Welcome students. We were talking about proactive and reactive marketing. So we have proactive marketing here and we have reactive marketing here. Okay, ji. First of all, we will discuss proactive marketing. Proactive marketing means PR means product release, announcements, statements, sports sponsorships and articles in order to give idea about our future actions like announcement of any product release of any new product, any statement regarding future or any sponsorship or any article. So these are all the activities which are done to gain good reputation of the organization, to create good brand imaging. And these are called proactive approach. Next, let's talk about reactive approach. In reactive approach, response to the negative events and damaging publicity. When anything has already been done, then we have to take reaction. Students, there is difference between proactive and reactive. Proactive means before occurrence of any event. Reactive means after occurrence of any event. If we take any step before the occurrence of an event, then our step will be considered proactive. And if we take any step after the occurrence of an event, this will be considered as reactive approach. So here actions are taken in advance, and here actions are taken after the damage is done. Okay, let's move to the next slide. No, sir, next point: enhancing corporate and goodwill advocacy. PR means it can enhance corporate goodwill, and advocacy means it will give good idea about the products or about the organization in order to build brand image. Number two, negative information from external sources. This reactive approaches means we are getting some negative information from external sources, and after getting negative information we will deal with these sources, or we will try to manage the impression. Number three, cause related marketing. Our marketing is cause related. We are doing marketing in order to give any message or in order to create some positive activity in this society. On the other hand, reactive marketing means align firm's interest with public interest. Here, where there is interest of public, then we will also align our interest with the interest of public. For example, in COVID, we were asked to wear masks or use sanitizers then there were many companies which were aligning the interest of public about mask or using sanitizers. They were aligning the interest of public with their interest, which was called reactive public relations. Next, what is publicity, students? Publicity means the generation of information by a company to the news media has narrower focus than public relation. Publicity is narrower than public relations because in public publicity we have only one product or any one idea or any one service which is basically communicated to the people. The primary publicity techniques are news releases, press conferences, feature articles in business press. So these are all the activities which are done are basically the narrower form of public relations, which is called publicity. Next, public relationship roles. First role, it is lower cost than advertising. Advertising is expensive task, but public relations is relatively cheaper. Advertising is very much expensive. Okay, ji. Stronger impact on public awareness than advertising. When we talk about public relations, we have targeted audience. When we have targeted audience, it means we have more impact of our message than advertising. So there is difference between public relations and advertising. So what are the tools of public relations? News, speeches, special events, seminars, conferences, galas, written materials in the form of pamphlets, in the form of articles, columns, corporate and identity materials. Corporate identity materials mean we have mugs, keychains with the name of the company, public service activities like Coke, bottle of change. Buzz marketing, we have some celebrities in our advertisement or in our ads to promote the product. Social networking, getting very good relationship with people, and internet. So these are the ways through which we can create, which are basically the tools of public relation. Advantages of public relations. What are the advantages? Number one, as we have already studied, that advertisement is credible. Sorry, public relationship is relatively more credible. Number two, it is cost saving. It is cost saving. Number three, avoidance of clutter. Clutter means there are so many ads on television, on radio, or somewhere we or anywhere we see. So out of the clutter, your ad is visible or not to the audience, or is understandable for audience or not, or audience or your target audience will, or your ad will click to your target audience or not. So this was very much difficult. But when we talk about public relationships, we will go to the direct people, we will go to the targeted people, and if we go to the direct and targeted people, it will avoid the clutter. Number three, lead generations. Number four, selectivity. As we have been saying that we always go to targeted people. Targeted people are those who are potential people. Okay. And image building, as we have already said that, as we have already said that public relation we can create good brand image of our company. But there are some problems with public relations. Number one, potential for incomplete communication process. Sometimes if we do not communicate properly, it will definitely create problem for us. Number two, receiver not making connection to the source. Sometimes there may be lack of communication, lack of effective communication, which will create a gap between the source and between the receiver. Number three, lack of coordination with marketing department. Sometimes PR department does not have very good coordination with marketing department, then then the accurate message or correct message is not communicated to the audience. Number five, sometimes PR is inconsistent, PR is not adequate, it is redundant, and complete information is not given. So that's why it creates some problems. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 problems or demerits of our public relations. So students, this was all in week number 14. So we will meet you again in week number 15 very soon. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.